The IATA legal team is a unique gathering of very senior and experienced experts in the aviation legal field, and it supports us member airlines by basically putting everything on the radar and supporting everything that we need to know. It gives me peace of mind on three very important axes, if you wish. First of all, as a GC of a large airline that operates globally, I have to keep track of what is important regulatory-wise around the world, and it's almost impossible for me alone or for my team to do that. I know the expert team at IATA, together with a network of lawyers that we form in the legal committee and the wider legal group, we will not miss on important legal regulatory topics around the world. So that gives me peace of mind. Second peace of mind, if I have a lawsuit somewhere in the world which I know whose outcome will impact the industry as a whole, not just my airline, I know IATA will look at it and support it and put its weight and its argument and its expertise behind the case, depending on the discussions that we're having in our forum. So that's another aspect that's extremely valuable. Plus, simply exchange of best practice. And I would see the IATA legal team as an information hub and as a radar at the same time. So the sharing of best practice, even as we work as legal departments, what challenges do we face? We all face similar challenges, and the organization, the way they summarize and disseminate that information is extremely valuable for my daily work. So I really like working with these guys, and they're doing a terrific job. Well, one very recent and pending example is a United States Supreme Court case where a United States court argued or decided a case under the Warsaw-Montreal Convention, which would have greatly expanded the potential scope of liability because it awarded mental damages on the grounds that it was the damage was loosely connected with the flight. That is a standard which would have been really potentially very dangerous to all us airlines. And IATA is supporting this case by filing an amicus curiae brief. Very important. Not only would it drive insurance costs up if this is upheld, but also it would expose all airlines, not just ourselves, to further liability. So it's important and appreciated support. What keeps me awake at night? Data protection compliance, passenger regulation, conflicting obligations, which I face more and more. So one jurisdiction which is applicable says X and the other jurisdiction says Y. And we're in the middle as an airline. What do? We need a political solution almost to resolve this, because otherwise we're in a trap. We can't comply here without breaching there. So that is a challenge. IATA can help by summarizing the voice of the industry and positioning the topics in a concise way to the right people in the right places. And that is something they've always been doing extremely well.